in Ottawa this year, whether it was the controversy over sprung structures or rising crime rates in the Byward Market. The city is facing challenges heading into 2025. Mayor Mark Sutcliffe discussed many of those in a year-end interview with CTV's Matt Scooby.
I want to touch on and keep on that public consultation part of it when it comes to sprung structures in the city. Been a very hot button topic with a number of protests, a number of demonstrations, including the one that happened with Sean Devine near the Nepean Sportsplex and that situation. When it comes to public consultation and talking about where those structures were going to go, how we're going to house asylum seekers, do you feel that you and or staff could have handled that communication better, and will you continue to when this first sprung structure is expected to go up next year?
Let's start with the fact that immigration is not a municipal responsibility, it's a federal responsibility. The federal government decides how many people come into the country every year, how many new arrivals there are, how many people are seeking asylum. We are here simply to provide support and services to whatever new arrivals come into Ottawa. So we're in a challenging position. We don't get to make the decisions about immigration, but we are there to respond to what is a migrant crisis around the world. People have to remember as well, this is not something new. We're already providing services to hundreds of newcomers, families and individuals who are in our city right now. But where are we doing it? We're doing it at a community center that we had to shut down. Right. That community center is no longer there for the neighbors in that community. It's an emergency shelter where we put bunk beds in a gymnasium and people are sleeping on the floor who have just arrived in the country. We have to provide a better solution for people who are arriving in the country during this global migration crisis.
And this feels like it.
We have to provide a welcome center, a proper welcome center. And so I know there will be debate and discussion about where's the best place to do that, but I'm not happy about the amount of misinformation that's out there about what's going on. This is not a municipal responsibility. It's not municipal dollars that are going towards this solution. It's a federal issue, and we're simply the people who are providing the solution because somebody has to.
So again, and you feel too, at least at this point, we're sticking with this plan moving forward and it's going to be built in 2025.
That's the plan that the city staff are working towards right now. It's dependent on federal funding. So we need our federal partners to support us. But again, this is a federal responsibility, and we're just the vehicle through which the solution is delivered.
The Byward Market in particular, we just had the recent announcement of $20 million. William Street being shut down. Are you happy with this plan? Are you content with what's happened so far this year? Because it feels like there is actual movement towards revitalizing the Byward Market. A lot of bureaucracy, I understand that, but give me your thoughts on where things stand and where things are going now to and what happened this year.
I'm happy with the progress, but we're not where we need to be yet. So I have heard positive feedback from business owners and residents in the Byward Market that they're seeing some progress from some of the decisions we've taken. We opened the new police station in the area. There are more police officers in the Byward Market. There are more service providers in the Byward Market, more resources on the ground. More people are coming to the Byward Market. There have been more attractions and more activities in the market. I've spent a lot of time there and seen lots of fun events happening and lots of vibrancy. So we're making progress, but we still have a long way to go. And we all want the Byward Market to be what it was in the past, a real gathering place for our city, a real source of pride. We're going to continue to meet with residents and business owners and deliver more solutions and attack some of the challenges that we're facing and make more progress. It doesn't change overnight, doesn't happen quickly, but I think we're on the right track.
If there is something else and an issue for you in the city right now that you want to tackle in 2025, I don't want to ask you to make as we talk about, if you've made any resolutions or whatnot, but I know understand transit and the budget is going to be a big one, but for you, what else are you tackling here as we get into the new year?
Housing is a big priority for us at the City of Ottawa, and I'm going to be focusing a lot of attention on it early in the new year. We need to build more homes. We have a rapidly growing population. The city is expanding rapidly, and we're not building enough homes. And it's a very challenging, complicated file, but we need to do more work to streamline our processes at the City of Ottawa and make it easier for homes to be approved. We need to work with the development community and with members of the community to deliver better solutions. At the same time, we need the developers to build the homes that have already been approved. We've approved tens of thousands of homes already that are still not being built by the developers who own those properties and have those approvals. So it's a combination of us doing our job to streamline the processes and do a better job at City Hall, make it easier to build homes, work with our partners at the federal and provincial level as well, but also the development community has to build the homes that have been approved. I know that market conditions are a big factor for them in that, but if we're going to have more homes in Ottawa, we need to see them building.
Mr. Mayor, Mark Sutcliffe, thank you very much for this. Appreciate your time.
Great to see you, Matt. Thanks for the opportunity.